Hello there everyone to another benchmark for my personal leg. As always, we're benchmarking a Ryzen 5 3600X, 16 gigabytes of DDR4 clocked at 3000 MHz and a GTX 1080 with this overclock. If you want to do something the same, please, this is it, I guess. And to the gameplay. From what you can see, this is first 1080p, all maximum settings. We are seeing pretty decent FPS, but I wouldn't recommend actually playing like this. It appears that for this game, the CPU might be playing a little bit of a bottlenecking. I think so. Because as you can see right there, it was a really terrible FPS dip. And now coming up to the enemy, I'm gonna like take a couple of swings at him if I can fight him. But due to my skills being dog water, today's video is gonna be rather short. Yeah, I get ass handed to me from. But now just look at the FPS. Pretty much decent FPS all around. 49, blah blah blah. 10 frames per second is 0.1% low, but that's not terrible. Now to 1440p at maximum setting as well. As you can see, pretty decent performance when it comes to this resolution. The CPU is being used less while the GPU is being used more. That's why there isn't that much of a difference between the previous and the current run. Now coming up to this horseman, I'm gonna attempt again to fight him for as long as possible. This is my longest surviving time, I guess, for this one. The performance still is previously much 47, 9, 10. I think that's 10 frames. Yeah, that's 10 frames. It's 1% low, which not a worst case scenario. But if you lower a couple of settings, you can play comfortably. Now, when it comes to 4K resolution, as I had to upscale the FPS counter for you to actually observe it or see it. We are seeing an average of 30 frames per second, but you actually see a dip below 30 FPS. And now coming up to the enemy, this is pretty much somewhat attempt to maintain a little bit of a consistency between all of the runs. As you can see, I'm just going to fight the enemy, attempt, boom, dodge, and failure again. 30 frames per second, 32, 30, and an average of 34 with a 1% low of 9. As always, the game is a little bit of a buggy mess. There. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you like, share, and subscribe. I'm gonna, of course, as always, leave a little bit of a cat pic at the last of the video. Hope you like, share, and subscribe. And bye bye. I love you. Stay awesome.